The problem is, you need to. Ange always win things in his second season, not his first 8 games.
No.
And the thing is, as well, I was on about this to one of my mates.
Though, mate, putting in, he done well with you the first few games, you know.
First season, we finished 5th.
Yeah, the first few games we were at top of the list.
Conte, we didn't get no European football, and he got us 5th. He's the most successful manager, new manager, over a certain period of time because we're like 10, 15 games unbeaten at first. I can't remember how much it was, but there's a lot. The thing is,
as well,
the thing.
I love the entertainment side of it.
The thing is, as well, like. Frank, the managers have had less time, but it's because they get brought in. So, like Frank, you know the names better than me. Frank de Boer. Yeah, so he got sacked after 4 games, Crystal Palace, but because he was the manager at like the start of the season, well, the start of the year, footballing year, which is like the middle, like 1st of June or whatever it was, or the end of June. It ends up that he was like 8 weeks into the season, but he got sacked after 4 games. 4 games, 4 losses, no goals, sacked.
So technically, if you bring them together,
yeah,
in that time space, then he's probably the worst.
And I think it's unfortunate. I don't think you'd say, when you look at managers out there that have been sacked very early on, you wouldn't say that Ange is the worst.
Nah.
He's very unfortunate. I think you'd, like say, Frank, I'm going to try and say his name again. Frank de Boer, right? Fantastic footballer, him and his brother. But that was a worse stint. Bob Bradley at Swansea was a worse stint.
Meg nuts.
But do you know what I mean? There are ones out there, and it was very poor. But I seen this picture, and it was like, does this look like the face of a man that's upset that he's just got sacked and earned 7 million? And he's got a massive grin on his face.
Mate.
I don't think that weren't took after he was leaving the ground 100%.
Nah,
but
can't have been, surely not.
But
he looked too happy for a man who looked like he's just been sacked. But then again, £7 million, you'd be smiling your way out, wouldn't you?
seen how much Jose Mourinho's made of sackings?
From being sacked, 10 million. It's a joke.
Yeah.
That's why he's the special one.
But it is a shame about Ange.
I like him. He's like.
The thing is, it's a shame about what happened with Nuno, but then, like I've said to you at the same time, now Nuno's. I know we're meant to be impartial on this pod, but Nuno's gone to West Ham, so it's like, are you gutted for you? But at the same time, I hope West Ham go down. I want Forest and West Ham to go down now.
What do they like West Ham?
London.
Yeah, my bad. Well, Forest. Why do you want Forest? Because they've sacked down.
Because Marinakis is a prick.
Yeah, I don't know Marinakis as well, but still. Forest.
Mate, do you know what?
I like Forest. Forest are one of them teams that should be in the Premier League. Like, foot Brighton, foot Bournemouth, foot Brentford. I don't want them in the Premier League. They're not a staple mate of the Premier League. You want teams...
Like when Aston Villa and Newcastle got relegated.
Yeah, you want to see them teams in that league. Like, I'd love to see like a Sheffield Wednesday in there. Do you know one of them sort of
Bring
teams?
Oldham back.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dear.
Even Charlton. Charlton had a little couple of few years.
What was it for Alan Kirbysh?
Alan Kirbishley, yeah.
Kirbishley, yeah.
Do you remember
what manager he was? That was great.
Yeah.
They were like a staple. They were like
Jason Young.
They were like the mid-table team.
Yeah.
Scotty Parker. When Konchowski's Paul Konchowski
started there before he went to West Ham, was it?
I think so. Yeah. But that's what I mean. But they were that Premier League team before they got relegated. They were just floating about.
Yeah.
You know what we said? You don't realise they're there.
Scored against them.
Oh, that like jumping kung fu kick. Yeah. At the Valley. At the Valley. What was I saying?
We was on about Marinakis and West Ham getting that. We was on about why West Ham and why Forest going down.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember. I was going to go somewhere or something, but I can't remember.
But yeah, talking on managers, we've done a top 10 list. Now I don't know yours, you don't know mine, but we've had a brief conversation of who. We've kind of got an idea anyway of who's where. So do you wanna?
I think what we do is we bang them out. I'll go bam, 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 bam. You go yours, and then we just fucking discuss it because already know that we're not going to disagree on it. Oh,
nah, well,
I think our tops will be the same, but I feel like midway through.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go 10?
Yeah, 10 upwards.
10 upwards. Okay. So 10th, I've gone with again my pronunciation with names is terrible. Areola at Bournemouth.
Iraola?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then 9th, I've gone Thomas Frank. 7th, Unai Emery. That's what these round. 7th, David Moyes. Oh no, I should have swapped them around actually. No, sorry.
Scrap it again.
Start again.
Start from
again.
10.
No, because I've done my list, but then I've changed my list, and instead of changing it like any fucking sane person would do, I've left it like, oh, I'll remember, when I haven't. So Bournemouth manager 10th, Thomas Frank 9th, Unai Emery 8th, Eddie Howe 7th. There you go. David Moyes 6th, Enzo 5th, Mikel Arteta 4th, Arne Slot 3rd, Oliver Glasner 2nd, which is very controversial, but
Okay.
and then Pep, obviously.
The God.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't the leg because he's not fucking French. That's Zidane, isn't it? Right. So, do you know what? One of mine is completely different to where yours is. Same person, and then the one. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll just tell you. So 10th, I've had Fabian Hertzler for Brighton. 9th, I've had Nippelhead, Areola, whatever you call it.
Yeah. Okay.
I've had Thomas Frank 8th.
Okay.
I've had Enzo Maresca 7th. Emery 6th. Arteta 5th. Slot 4th. Eddie Howe 3rd. Oliver Glasner 2nd. And Pep 1st.
Right.
I hear the Glasner one.
Right. How in the fuck have you not got David Moyes in there?
What has he? What has
Made Everton a Champions League contending team for a start. Okay, failed at Man United, and he's so what's what's the Brighton?
He won the conference trophy.
Yeah, exactly.
West Ham, yeah.
Got West Ham into Europe, stabilised them. Everton were near enough. They were like on the scraping by the skin of their teeth in the Premier League. Shut your fucking noise.
No, listen.
Breaking it. No.
How long has he been in the Premier League and what he could have had? Right. All he's got is a FA Cup runners-up with Everton. Yeah. With the longevity he's been there, you think he would have had a lot more. Okay, he's been contending, he's in the mix, right. Because of how long he's been there, is why I haven't put him in.
What's the Brighton manager done?
For a short space of time.
What's the Brighton manager done?
At the moment, I'd rather him than more.
But we've said the whole point of this
That's
list.
The reason I ain't got
the whole
Sean
point.
Dyche
No,
there,
the whole
like
point.
that.
Well, Sean Dyche isn't a football manager at the minute.
I'm just saying, like them sort of like managers.
Right, we've said.
He should deserve to be in the top 10. Right, this minute.
We've said that this list
is a better manager.
We've said that this list was going to be on the careers, not on the current form right now.
Yeah, it is.
So you think that Nipplehead, as you called him,
you've got him in
and
there
Hurts,
as well?
yes, but I've not got
Scott Parker.
Huh?
Do you think Nipplehead's better than Scott Parker?
In the Premier League, yes. In the Championship, no. What's Scott Parker ever done in the Premier League?
Scott Parker's got 3 back-to-back.
In the Premier League?
Premier League, yeah. Oh, fair.
Championship? No.
As a manager.
Yeah. So the Bournemouth manager is a better Premier League manager than Scotty Parker. Is he better in the Championship? Absolutely not. Scott Parker's one of the best Championship managers there is. Same as Frank Lampard is, right? But we're going off the players. We're going off the manager. You've got me roiled. We're going off the managers.
Good.
We're going off the managers. And their careers. That's the whole point of it. That's why we both got Pep top.
I just think the impact that Hurts has had so far.
Oh, mate, you can't.
I think he's brilliant. I think he's a great manager.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. He is. How many times has he qualified for the Champions League? How many times has he qualified? Has he qualified for Europe with him yet?
Well, no.
No, of course he hasn't. No. But how many times has David Moyes done it? With a He nearly won the Conference League.
Mate, no. Listen now. West Ham in that Conference League, the only team that they couldn't have that they would have had a problem with was the team they luckily enough. Didn't he get
him to the final in the Europa as well, and they lost to Frankfurt.
Atalanta won it.
No, that was Bayer Leverkusen. They won it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure David Moyes and West Ham got him to the final.
I'm gonna have to fact check that one. I'm not too sure.
I'm sure he did.
I'm not too sure. Let me have a quick look. But now I think only because of the longevity he's had.
Or did he get him to the semis?
The longevity he's had, he hasn't done enough of his time. Do you know what I mean? It's all well and good. But if you was a manager of the Premier League for 50 years and you haven't, and you've only won 1 trophy, are you a good manager? Are you considered a good manager? Yes or no?
But he's won more than them.
No, I don't care. The time he was at Everton, he's had 1 runners-up in the FA Cup. 1.
Yeah,
and
for Everton.
And this is the Everton that you're on about. Oh, look how many times he got him into the fucking Champions League or tried to get him in the Champions League competing. That's not good enough.
Exactly, there was that thing, but who was it? Who was the team that gave him a food poison? There's the theory that gave him all food poisoning.
This one, conspiracy.
Yeah. Semi-finals, I apologise. They lost to Frankfurt.
Right, honours. Right, this is just going through honours, right?
But still, West Ham to get to the semi-finals of the Europa League.
West Ham semi-final. To be fair, don't even say runners up on here.
West Ham, I just said semi-final.
Okay, so we got the semi-final of the Europa League, right, and then you got the Europa Conference. Europa Conference, that right is a tin pot fucking Mickey Mouse European Cup. Any English team.
No. Yes, exactly. Because
any
this
team, right?
No,
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Or Spanish, or the Italians. It's out of 3 teams that are going to
Yeah.
win. You know, Fiorentina, Roma, or.
But it was brought in. Yeah, exactly. West Ham.
And funny enough, they've all won it apart from Fiorentina, who've got lucky. But they've been
Olympiacos.
3 finals.
Olympiacos.
They ain't won it.
Olympiacos have won the Europa Conference. They won it the year they're not Villa at.
No.
Yes, they did. Because Fiorentina lost back to back.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, to Olympiacos.
Yeah, Okay, right. So
that's that argument gone. And it was brought into teams like West Ham, like Crystal Palace,
West Ham, Roma, Chelsea, Olympiacos.
Like all these teams. Yeah, exactly. These teams as they're brought in.
Okay, fair play. Olympiacos got that one, but you're gonna get one every now and then. But apart from that, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna win it. They're up there. They're in the.
Nah, I think
Villa got unlucky. You know for a fact if Villa would have went on, they would have won that.
I think but they didn't go on. Olympiacos beat them, and then they went on and won it. I think the fact that out of the managers now, you're ranking the managers in the Premier League, putting them onto
a community shield with Man United.
There you go, exactly. See,
one of one teams, you can only fucking do that. But that was his year when he come into play, where Alex Ferguson got them into that situation.
Doesn't matter.
So it was a 50-50.
I can't believe that you've put.
No, I just think for his longevity, for how long he's been a manager, right? So he was Preston North Men's manager back in 1999.
Where would you rep?
26 odd years, he's pretty much been in
okay,
and he has only won one fucking trophy.
Okay, but look at the teams he's at.
Mate, he had a good Everton side. He was at Man United and
he was in that Everton side that was at the same time as Jose Mourinho's Chelsea, Alex Ferguson's Man United, Arsene Wenger's paedophile Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? And then Man City start coming. They're just 4 teams. He's at Everton, and he's like, he just got to run us up. He just got them into. Yes, so he's pushing them teams. Tottenham under I read that, but that's when Tottenham started to do well and start getting Champions League and Europa and that. So the fact that he was even in the conversation with Everton. You're just going to dismiss it. He got the Man United job after Fergie. On what?
On a technicality.
You got the job on a technicality of a legend who recommended you. Right, but you can't. And then fair enough. And then he fucks off because his career is in tatters. And then he went to Sociedad, didn't he? Did all right with them.
Yeah.
Did all right with them. Come back. And then he's again West Ham.
Anything, no.
And then he was at West Ham. And West Ham were doing really well. And they're like, nah, we need to change, don't we? Turns out they didn't actually need to change. They needed someone. And and when their change didn't work, who did they bring back in, steadied the ship again, got them into Europe, got them a Conference League win, and then a semi-final Europa League run.
Yeah, right.
And now Everton again, right, were a team that were, let's be honest, they were a team.
The one you bring in the Dolce, like an Allardyce.
So
one of them type of managers that you bring in.
Everton, for the past couple of seasons, right, you'll agree yourself, Everton are very, very fucking lucky to be in the Premier League.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Now look at them.
Yeah, because he knows he's stable. I'm not saying he's a shit manager.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I can't believe you've got Brighton's manager over him.
I think he's a better manager.
It's not about being a better manager. It's about
young as well. He's got it all for him. I think he's a better manager.
When he's at Brighton and he wins the Conference League, I'll give it you.
They're not in the Conference League.
How many? Look at that fucking Brighton manager's honours then.
Nothing really.
Well, there you go. Exactly. Fucking disgraceful.
Right. So Fabian,
we're all about.
He's 32. He's the same age as you.
No, he's not. You just said he's 32. I'm 33.
Oh, okay. He's younger than you. In the Premier League, what do you do with your life? Sorry, I'm going for you because you're proper shutting me down.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So honours.
As a manager.
Second, the Bundesliga. The two Bundesliga.
Oh, so he won the
St. Pauli.
Okay, so he's won the Bundesliga. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moyes never done that. Moyes never won the second Bundesliga. But no, I think
if you
he said
you concede
over the whole time, but I think it's a bit unfair for managers that have come into the Premier League now who are good, because I know you've got Arnslot, I've got Arnslot. He's come in, took over a team that he inherited, on a technicality.
Do you think the Bournemouth will do better? Do you think Bournemouth will finish higher than Everton?
Can I just say, you've had Arne Slot in your thing. He won the Premier League off inheriting a squad, but if you look at how he's doing now, imagine this was his first season now.
Okay, I get that, but he still
wouldn't have him in there.
Okay, but he still won. He still won the Premier League in his first, and he got to a League Cup final in his first season.
Yeah, but what's more?
Okay, and he says on the technicality.
But the longevity of it as well.
But he's up there because he has actually won it.
Yeah, no.
Right, that's it. But so do you think Bournemouth will finish above Everton this season?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
I think Bournemouth can. I'm not even joking. I think they can compete for Champions League this year. I'm not even fucking joking. I think they're sick. And Palace are up there as well for me. You know, they're fucking great. But I love watching both of them all. I'll be surprised if Ariola's still at Bournemouth next season as well. I really do. Fucking love him. I think he's a brilliant manager. And hurts that. I think.
I just think it's an insult. What you?
I think it's an insult. Everton as well this year. Because Everton, their bench don't look too good as well. You know, when I've been watching them play, they haven't really got any amazing players that can come on and off the off. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Yeah, I think that's just me like getting inside my own head there because I'd probably agree with you. But because I think it's just so disrespectful.
No, I get where you're coming from, but I'm looking at the whole what they've done in their time period. Hence, right, and you'll have to agree with me with this because you've had him second place as well.
Bournemouth for third. I didn't even realise.
I know, yeah. You've put Glasner second. Now he's been a manager for about 2 years now, nearly. Right. He's won the FA Cup and a Community Shield, exactly the same as Arteta. So why is Arteta not third? Why is he second? Because they've won the exact same amount of trophies, yeah. But Arteta's always finished above him. Yeah?
No.
So this is what I'm saying. The only reason you've put Glasner above him is because of the longevity, yes?
No.
It fucking is, bro.
No, it's not.
So why have you done it?
Mate.
You know for a fact, bro.
You just fucking spat all over me.
God.
No, because no.
It's true. You picked Glasner second and put Mikel Arteta beneath, even though they've won the exact same amount of trophies. But because Arteta's been there longer and he hasn't won any more, you've put him lower.
Also, I'm talking to. I know it's in my head. I know it's not how we're working it because I know it's Premier League. But I'm also you can't take away from the fact that Glasner's won the Europa. So in stuff. Oh no, but he's still. So to me, I mean, no. But he makes him a better manager.
Okay.
It's what he's doing. He's a better manager, so he's done more. So he's done more. I know. I'm not. No. I'm not comparing a championship to a fucking Europa League. You fucking donut. Coincidentally, that Frankfurt team that Glasner won, not West Ham at the semi-finals. No, it is 100%, and like you say, it is.
Longevity plays a massive factor in a manager's career. What they've done in that time frame.
It's the Arteta thing with me is that he's just. It's gone as far as it can go. I don't think Arsenal will win anything with Arteta.
I think this
isn't me being a Spurs fan, and this isn't. Ripping on. This is just a dead honest opinion. I just don't feel like, and I feel like the transfers that they've made just don't make sense. I feel like the Eze one will work out for him because Odegaard's injured and that, and is Madueke injured as well? I think they've got injuries. So the Eze, do you know he's on 300 grand a week?
Who?
Saka.
Well, he's Starboy, isn't he?
That's mad. 300 grand a week though.
Mate, you wouldn't want to get rid of him.
No, I know, but it's just wild, isn't it? Yeah. But off topic. But the Eze one will make a bit more sense because they've got injuries. But like I've said to you before, and I've said on this, and I've said to numerous people, right? I don't like Eze doesn't start in a fully fit Arsenal team under Arteta.
The way Eze plays, no, you're right, because he has to. He's a number 10.
Odegaard's going to fill that, so she's their captain.
Yeah, 100%.
And then they'll have Saka on one wing, and then the other one is going to be Madueke. And the reason being is because that's who he bought. So that's who he wanted to sign. That's who he signed at the start of the season. The only reason they went in for Eze was because Odegaard got injured, allegedly.
I think they bought him because Tottenham was getting
allegedly.
But
worked out well because we got Xavi.
Yeah, personally, obviously because like you just said, but I think Eze would have fucking flourished in.
I do. I do. There's been a few.
The style of play would have fit Thomas Frank. Perfect.
Do you know who I always think would have been fantastic at Tottenham, and it would have career would have carried on going, but he plummeted because he made the wrong choice. And going back a bit, Joe Cole. Joe Cole was rumoured. Joe Cole and Harry Redknapp.
I love Joe Cole. He's so underrated. I was saying this to you.
He should have gone.
So underrated.
Oh yeah, he should have. But if he would have gone there, if he would have gone Spurs after Chelsea instead of Liverpool.
Yeah, he ruined his. I think he ruined his career pretty much going to Liverpool. You know, dropped off.
But I think Tottenham. If he went Tottenham, same as I feel like Grealish. I feel if Grealish.
But then again, he wouldn't have had a treble, would he?
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not, yeah. I feel like
some players do want them accolades, and he can turn around and say, "I'm a treble winner." Not many fucking players can turn around and say.
No, I'm not saying he shouldn't have come to City. I feel like I'm not saying he should have chose us over City. Of course not. What I'm saying is that there was a brief period where we were in for him. I think when he was still Championship or when they just come up.
Yeah, you got.
But it was they offered stupid money.
When the Villa went down, I think you offered something like 10 million.
And they wanted something stupid.
Like 25, 30 million.
But I feel like if he would have come, it would have been good. But yeah, I feel like as I would have been good on others. But we got Xavi Simons.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna. I can. The thing is, you can sit.
He'll get there.
You can sit.
But you can see he's got the ability to compete.
Oh yeah, of course. Xavi Simons. He was like the wonder kid, wasn't he? Do you remember the pictures of him at La Masia? Yeah, where he's got his big hair. Yeah.
I remember watching him on Rising Ballers. Because
Class.
Rising Ballers, don't know if you've heard of them.
No.
They've got Instagram on YouTube, whatever. But they'll show you like these youngsters that are coming up through the academy and that. And they picked out him ages ago. Jude Bellingham as well before he was even fucking.
Oh mate, have you seen?
They still do now with some players. They don't even Andrew Miller.
Have you seen them? Just off topic. Have you seen the stat I've seen about Joe Bellingham? Job.
The stat.
So it's like 8 games, 8 matches played, and it's like because he's done shit and he's done fuck all, has he? So it's like 8 matches, 8 games played. Just saying he's shit.
It's a shame for Joe because I do feel for him because he's a good player. When we had him in the Blues, right, he wasn't ready. Some players are not like Jude was, and to be the brother of a fucking generational talent because he's 100 million players. He plays for Real Madrid. Bro, anyone that plays for Real Madrid, apart from Jonathan Woodgate from England, has gone on and done pretty well with their fucking career.
Michael Owen didn't.
Ballon d'Or winner.
After Real Madrid.
Yeah, after. But still, you can't say that English players that have gone to...
Who's that Dutch player? Was it Drempf? He was meant to be like a sensational talent. He went to Real Madrid, he fucked up. Dutch.
I can't think of his fucking name.
He's like Drempf, Drenthe. Him. There's loads of players who've gone Real Madrid that aren't generational talents, that aren't gonna. Endrick, look at him. Endrick, 16-year-old from Brazil, gonna be the next big thing.
Okay, yeah, fair as well. You shook your point down there. But I'm going back on Job. I do feel sorry because he's got a lot of fucking.
I think
what I don't think he should have done was
gone to Dortmund
and not had to go to the Premier League because you would have had your own path then. He's copied his brother's path. He's gone to Borussia thinking, oh, they're going to think of me like, give me the chances that my brother did. I'm going to end up being what Jude is. He should have created his own path, gone to the Premier League. Look at fucking Sunderland now, how they're doing. Mate, he would have had his own little name. And in the Premier League, mate, the biggest fucking stage of all, I think he's made a massive choice. And I won't be surprised if he does come back to England in January. Or is
it that his brother's such a generational talent that the Premier League so demanding and physical that his arseholes fell out and that he didn't want to be judged as much, so he's gone to an easier league.
Well, you think that's what Jude...
Possibly.
I think Jude could compete in the Premier League.
No, not Jude. I'm like Job.
Oh, Job, probably. I don't know. He's not the exact same player. He's a complete different...
I know somebody that... I think I've told you this before, but I know somebody that son plays in... Well, I don't know if he still did. It was a couple of years ago when Bellingham's name was first being pinged about. And his son was a goalkeeper for Blues in the academy. And he was saying, everyone's on about Jude Bellingham this, Jude Bellingham that. And he was saying, mate, everybody's saying his brother's so much better. His brother's unreal. Yeah, like, Jude's this incredible footballer, but Job was meant to be like shit off a shovel.
Remember when Jude started coming onto the bench, like games and that, when you hear about who's this kid? And you'd hear it in the ground, like, he's good, but apparently his brother's meant to be fucking shit up. But that's the thing with football, you know it yourself. You'll see players spurt at different times through different ages. Some players just get better as they go older. Some players...
I'd hate to be a footballer than your brother's shit at. Like, imagine being Christmas dinner at the Mbappe's house. Killian's there, and then Ethan's down one side. And Mbappe's like you say, he is a generational great. Won the World Cup, Real Madrid, done all that, and then Ethan just down the other end of the table, like, just shut up, boy.
Same with Jude and Joe. Job, ain't it?
Yeah, exactly. And like Gary and Phil.
The Hazards as well.
Yeah. Your brother's just better.
Yeah,
I'd hate it.
I'd hate that, man.
I'd quit.
Anyway,
If I was a football, if I was Ethan Mbappe, as soon as his brother's massive anyway, but as soon as he went Real Madrid, I'm just gonna hang up my boots. No point.
Yeah, fuck it. Be a manager. You can't manage, I can.
Yeah, I don't feel like I want to talk about this now because you're just so.
No, all right then. So we've got over the Moyes debate, I suppose, for now.
I don't think I have.
Where did you have Eddie Howe?
I had Eddie Howe 7th.
I had him 3rd.
Originally, I had him 6th, but then I moved stuff about.
Okay, so do you think Eddie Howe's a worse manager than Enzo? Because you had Enzo higher than Eddie Howe, didn't you?
I just think that Enzo come in. It's a tricky one. I know
you've said to me before.
Chelsea are
now the best club in the world because they've won the.
They are. They are.
But I mean,
they are the best team in the world. Really, they can't. I know they're not, but they are.
I'm not saying that Enzo's.
They comfortably beat PSG. I know it depends how you can say it. They have got a Europa League conference.
He's bottled it last year with the Premier League.
I think the problem. No, I think the problem.
A bit this year.
I think the problem is they've got so many players. It's so like everything's come in and making everything gel.
It's all over the gaff.
The problem is with Eddie Howe.
I think he's a great manager. I think man-to-man manager. He's fucking brilliant, man.
Yeah.
He's got him into the Champions League twice. He's won a League Cup with them. A first cup in Newcastle for 50 years. When he was at Bournemouth as well. He's done some fucking things with Bournemouth.
I love Eddie Howe.
He's the reason. I know they went down with him, got him straight back up.
Didn't.
But, well,
Left.
2 seasons.
He left.
No,
When they got relegated from Premier League, he left.
What, he left?
Left Bournemouth.
Who took over?
Tyndall.
Did he?
And then I think it's Scotty Parker got him back up.
You fucking bang on, yeah. Well done. I completely forgot about that.
I know him.
All right then. So yeah.
But, listen, I like Eddie Howe. Gutted that he didn't come to England. Didn't even get approached for England.
Yeah.
That's mental. I do like him. The issue that I have, and I suppose we'll see this year with Enzo, is that Eddie Howe gets Newcastle to where everyone, especially Newcastle fans, think they should be, and then when he's at that level, they drop massively off.
I kind of agree with you, to be fair.
Do you know what I mean? They get Champions League and then they drop off, and then when they haven't got Champions League again, they get back up.
Because he'll do weird things.
And I appreciate
when they beat PSG, I'm not 4-0 something like that, or 4-0 something.
I know they
got into the Champions League. He'll do things like that, get so far, and then he'll just go for a bad run of form. But he'll go for the run of form when it's most crucial. So that's the only thing with Eddie Howe. But
he gets them there, like you say, he gets them there. But then once they're there, and like I say, we'll see with Enzo because he's first year in Champions League. Yeah. We'll see.
I had Enzo. Where did I have Enzo? I had Enzo 7th.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that, and I'm not going to sit here and argue that you're wrong putting Eddie Howe 3rd. Just for me, like you say, he gets them there, and then he just drops off. Like this season, like, I could be wrong. And this season, I like Eddie Howe. I don't like how this thing about how Newcastle fans think that they're this huge club because they're not.
We've had this debate before. I do think they are a huge club.
No,
they're not massive, but in England they're a huge club.
They're not. On what?
Just mate, just who they've had, what they've gone through. I mean, they've had some of the most greatest players that have ever played football play for them.
They've had some of the greatest players that ever played football.
David Ginola.
Okay.
Alan Shearer, who's had a record that
probably
be broken.
I'll give you Ginola and I'll give you a thing.
Why
don't you say?
They have Gullit.
Was he not the manager?
I thought he played for him as well.
Why don't you say
Cliver.
End of his career?
Cliver.
End of his career. Again,
Actually,
end of his career. Again, end of his career.
They've still had them players.
So because they had them players that played to them at the end of the career, okay. Right, okay, so going off that, Inter Miami then are one of the biggest teams in the world because they've got Messi, Jordi Alba, Mascherano manager him, and they've got Busquets, so they've got to be one of the biggest clubs in the world.
I'm on about this is about England.
They didn't win anything. They haven't won anything in 54 years. 54 years. Prior to that, 54 years. How can you be one of the biggest club in the world when you want? If you go back, I can't off the top of my head, I can't remember, but you know, I think Burnley have won stuff in that time. And
yeah, there's a bit, mate. I know what you're saying.
Wolves, I think Wolves won
Wolves
back-to-back titles in that time. I could be wrong, but in and around that, do you know what I mean? So Wolves are one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Yeah, but you're going off complete accolades here, aren't you? If you're saying that, then you're saying that Birmingham City is the best team in the Midlands in the 21st century.
Because what I'm trying to say is,
that's where
that's not what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're going, they are. So you're going.
You're shouting Burnley and Wolves.
No, because not
Like
what.
they're a bigger team than Newcastle.
What?
You can't bring them into the conversation when it's purely down to trophies and history. That's what I mean.
I don't think Wolves and Newcastle's trophy haul are that far off.
I don't think they are. But would you say Burnley are a bigger club than bigger or on the same?
No,
par?
okay, no. But what I'm saying to you is that's a club should be defined by how successful they are in terms of their size. That should be it. Not because Patrick Kluivert played for him when he was fucking 35. And the same team that fucking Nobby Solano played for.
He was good though,
And fucking who's the Irish goalkeeper? Shay Given.
Cracking goal.
Yeah, fantastic, exactly. But
They've had some fucking.
what a fucking jump is that? You've gone from like 2004. You've skipped like 20 years.
I'm trying to think of like who they've had in recent times who've been.
They got relegated.
Who's been their best player in recent times? Isak.
Right, so because they've got Isak, that means they're a massive club.
No, I'm just saying they've managed to have. They have always had good players.
They're not a massive club.
I think they are.
They're not.
I do. I like Newcastle. I've got a little.
Sunderland. I think Sunderland up there.
Are probably
Up there.
on par, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
One more, if not there or thereabouts.
I think they've won more. Yeah, I know they've got a few FA Cups, haven't they, Sunderland?
But I have also going back, and this is massively contradicting everything I'm saying, and I'll admit that. But I have this thing as well of like, so like, you're like this Aston Villa,
Fuck.
right? No, so Aston Villa are no. Listen, this is what I'm getting at.
Fuck 'em.
This is what I'm getting at, right? I'm not bigging them up, but they are trophy haul wise one of the biggest clubs in the country.
Obviously.
They haven't all their wins, FA Cups and league titles, everything come like
Before the World War.
yeah. I mean, they had one league in 80, and then they had the Champions League in 81, which you can't take away from them. But prior to them too,
1982, I think they had the Champions League.
81.
And then
Was it the league in 81 then?
They won a League Cup in, I think it was
94.
97.
94.
Was it 94?
94.
Okay, 94.
But-
So that was their last trophy.
But what? Okay, so they had the league in like 81 or whatever it was, and the Champions League was 81, weren't it? Or was it 82? Should know this. I'm fucking busted all the other week.
82.
But prior to that, but then you will say that Aston Villa are one of the biggest clubs in the country because of what they've won.
Well, but that it pains me to say, but they are a massive club. They are.
But it's wild, isn't it?
But if you look at the last 10 years, if you was to explain to an American football fan who's come over and he's been watching football for the last 10 years, he's like
football or soccer.
Soccer. So he would look at the table and he wouldn't think that Newcastle, Aston Villa, any of these teams are a big club.
But he's a good one but that'd be so good to talk to because you can sit down in front of him and go, "Howdy, partner. We're going to give you these list of players." Now, would you say this team? I'm going to tell you this team, Aston Villa. They've won
how many
six. They've won 6 league titles. They've won X amount of FA Cups. They've won this. They've won a European Cup, which is quite big. They've won all these, but they've won all these titles and they've won. Let's say they've won 15 titles altogether, but they've won 11 of them prior to World War One. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. Nottingham Forest, Leeds United, big club, massive clubs. To be fair, I would say
Nottingham Forest. You know they've.
Are a bigger club than Newcastle.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Nottingham Forest, have got 2 league titles.
Yeah, two back-to-back Champions.
2 Champions Leagues,
yeah,
and then
European,
and then a lot of league cups.
Yeah, they've got a fair few. I don't know. They've won 1 or 2 FA Cups.
Yeah, their trophy haul's not big, but you can't take anything away from them because back-to-back European
that
cups
in itself, right? That is.
It's the elite. It's the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Pinnacle of club football.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, here you go. Here's a question. I don't know if I asked you this. I might have asked you this, and if I do, I apologise. But I've got to ask this question. I've got to ask a couple of questions. I'll ask you now. As this is a footballing podcast, allegedly.
That's all we talk is football.
I don't know. We spoke about tits the other day, and paedophiles, breasts and paedophiles.
Welcome to the Breast and Paedophile channel.
Two halves. Two halves.
Two halves, exactly. So football one half,
Breast
tits the other. Fucking brilliant podcast, mate.
What? So where is it?
All for it. So
It was on about England, right? And now, who would you rather have?
oh,
Let me find it.
Question, don't
Yeah, let me find it. Let me find it.
Stuff, yeah.
Where is it?
So do want to touch on the amazing Arnie Slot in a minute, though. Once you find this.
Yeah, no. So okay, right. So here's a question for you, the guys, for England. So you've got to play one, bench one, drop one.
Okay.
Foden, Palmer, Bellingham.
Are we going on form now? Are we going like right this minute? That's fucking easy.
Yeah, I think I'll
Start Jude, you bench Palmer, and you fuck Foden off. Foden's been fuck all of that.
Yeah, so
That's so easy.
I went a bit different.
I think Jude. I don't know. I think Jude is one of the first names on the fucking England team sheet.
Yeah,
And there's all this talk about Anderson and fucking Wharton and that are coming in, mate. You can't take team players that are just playing in these games, putting them in a fucking World Cup. Jude's been to a Euros, Jude's been to a World Cup, and do you know what, mate? I know I'm getting a bit...
Getting hard, you are,
Bro,
yeah.
If it weren't for him, we wouldn't have gone through the group stage with his overhead kick.
Oh, listen, I'm not taking anything away. If it weren't for Jude Bellingham, I had one of the best days of my life.
He's a clutch player. He does it for Real Madrid all the time. When he had
The problem,
he was scoring loads of black goals. He was setting them up. He's one of them players that are so influential, and it comes across as arrogance when he plays because the way he talks, the way he shouts, and people watch him think he's fucking twat. Look at him shout. Who? That's what you need. Roy Keane, when you used to watch him play, he used to shout at people, shout at his own play. He would. That's what fucking winners are. Winners don't want to lose. They'll throw their weight
I wish I never asked this.
I know, sorry, but it's close to me.
Okay, I know, just chill out, man. Fucking hell.
But yeah, so anyway, carry on.
Well, yeah, so the thing is, I just didn't like how it just seemed how it was. There was this big thing about like it was like the Euros was about him. Everything had to be around him. He had to play this. He had to do. It was like and like the whole time it was like he had to be this attacking footballer. It was like
He ain't even an attacking footballer.
okay, but the whole thing around the Euros for me, I felt like it was Jude Bellingham had to score. Jude Bellingham was going to win us that Euros. It wasn't going to be England. It was going to be Jude Bellingham, and we were so shite going forward. And I know we scored that overhead kick, that bicycle kick, right? Fantastic goal, got us through and everything, right? But realistically, what should have happened in that Euros, I think, and we would have played better as a team, because fucking Palmer was unreal when he come on every single time, right? So just drop Bellingham back a bit, because he could have done that.
Palmer in the middle.
And put exactly,
100%.
exactly.
I agree, 1,000,000%.
So
we would have. I reckon we would have fucking
for
won it,
for that reason, right? Because
you
that
start
stuck in my head.
Palmer.
I
So you start Palmer,
I went Palmer, Bellingham for that reason.
Nah, man.
But then I got asked another one,
Do you know what I like about Palmer though?
which is a tricky
Do you know
one.
what I do like about Palmer? He's a big game player. Do you know why? Because nothing goes on in his fucking head, man. He don't fucking nerves. Nerves are scared of him.
Huh?
Nerves are scared of him.
No, have you not seen the meme? No, you see.
What?
Just go.
What?
Huh? The best one is when he's out with the player. Who is it? Enzo's talking to him. He's going.
Oh, scratching his head like that, and he looks very confused.
Another one. What's the other one? Sorry, this one. This one's a better one. Right, same question. Rashford, Eze, Bowen.
Oh, who am I starting?
Start one,
You know
bench
what?
one,
If
drop
you would
one.
have asked me that question 3 months ago, Rashford would have been gone.
But I'm not asking you now.
Okay, so I will start Rashford now.
Rashford, Eze, Bowen.
And I love Bowen for what he does in a shit team.
Mm.
I think he comes clutch. I think Eze depends on who he's got around him. I will go Rashford starting, Bowen bench. Eze off.
Oh yeah, I
I
went.
feel bad because I do like Eze, man. I do like Eze. I feel bad for him. I just think that he's made the wrong decision. He should have either stayed at Crystal Palace rather than going to Arsenal. But again, he's an Arsenal fan and he's gonna choose Arsenal all day long.
Yeah, I got asked another question.
What is it? Another start?
No. So it was what would you prefer? But I'm trying to struggle. I don't want to get it wrong. I think it was. Would you rather? You're a player. If this is wrong, then
Me,
I apologise.
I'm a player.
You're a player. You're a professional player. Would you rather win the World Cup, the Champions League, or 3 Premier League titles?
Premier League's your bread and butter, innit?
It was unquestionable for me with the answer in this.
I know you'd say World Cup because
that's the pinnacle of football. But that's the pinnacle of football. The pinnacle of football. If you said throughout football, every competition, every league, international, everything, what is the most prestigious trophy you could win?
I know, and I get what you're saying. But if you turn around,
how many players out there? How many?
Let me just quickly say this. If you ask Frank Lampard, would he get rid of all of his Premier League trophies and all of his fucking Champions Leagues for a World Cup? He would say no.
No.
I reckon he'd say no. No fucking way. No fucking way.
Ask David Beckham the same question. Yeah.
Beckham would, but that's all that he was. He was all England, all through and through. But I'm telling you now, if you give him the opportunity as well.
I'm not asking Beckham. I'm not asking Lampard. I'm asking Rhys.
So what's the choice?
There's no.
What's the choice? Either one World Cup.
Could you stop getting so fucking aggressive and chill out? There's no right or wrong answer here. I'm not going to drill you. It's not right or wrong. My answer. My answer
between the 3
is one World Cup, one Champions League.
Champions League's bottom.
Okay.
World Cup, then Premier Leagues. 3 Premier Leagues. 3.
Yeah.
Steven Gerrard didn't get fucking 1. I'd have 3 Premier Leagues over.
What do you think? What do you think Steven Gerrard's taking then? Because he's got only.
Probably Prozac.
He's only.
Probably depressed.
He's got 1 Champions League.
Yeah.
He hasn't got 3 Premier Leagues.
I reckon he'd swap that Champions League for 3 Premier Leagues.
Would you?
Would you? If you had a Champions League and if you had the choice to win either 1 Champions League or 3 Premier Leagues,
the thing is,
I know that's what you're gonna pick. 3 Premier Leagues or 1 Champions League. It's a fucking easy question. Is it easy answer? Sorry.
I don't think it is.
Fucking damn right it is, man.
I don't think it is. I think
3.
I think.
One, then yeah, Champions League.
No, because I think
3, mate. That's some fucking going. That is 3 Premier Leagues.
Right. So the way I would look at it and the way I see it is, if you think now you could probably name yourself a fair few players that you could look at and go, how the fucking hell have they got 3 Premier League trophies? How the fucking hell have they got 3 Premier League medals? Like someone like Eric Jemba. I don't know how many he got at Man United, but like part of that Man United squad. Mario Balotelli's got a Champions League trophy, medal, right? Now, how many players do you think? How the fucking hell's he won a World Cup?
Demario Gray plays for Blues. He's got a Premier League medal.
That's not the point. That's not the point. I'm trying. No. You're not. Listen. You're not listening to my point.
Go
on. Listen to what I'm saying. We could name now, like I say, Eric Jemba. How the fuck has Eric Jemba got 3 Premier Leagues? But he's got 3 Premier League titles, hasn't he? Yeah, how does he deserve it? Does he deserve it? Does he deserve it? Does he deserve it?
Probably does, yeah.
He's not.
He was in that Sir Alex
Ferguson. But what I'm saying is, you sit here and you'll go, how has he got 3 Premier League medals? Scott Carson, how the fucking hell's he got them at City?
He's meant to be a nice fucking bloke.
Lovely bloke, right? But do you know what I mean? That same as Champions Leagues. Do you know what I mean? You look at a player, go, how the fucking hell Mario Balotelli's got a Champions League medal. Exactly. How the fuck
has he got one?
Exactly. You question it. Right now.
Will he get another one?
Now, no. Listen to me. Now, rack your brain and think of a World Cup player that's won the World Cup that you think he don't deserve a World Cup medal.
Probably. There's got to be one out there.
Well, we've just off the bat got 2 for the Premier League and Champions League.
There's got to be one. I mean, Pogba never got a fucking Champions League or Premier League, and he's got a World Cup. Would you say he's amazing?
It's not about. That's not the question.
You said, does he deserve the World Cup?
Pogba in that France team in that World Cup. Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
But did he deserve it?
Absolutely. That Pogba in that France team, yes. That was a fact.
I'm just clutching at straws here, to be fair. I'm trying to think of players who I don't think deserve the World Cup, but.
And like I say, it's no right answer. It's a matter of opinion. You could have said 3 Premier Leagues. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. You could have said a Champions League. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. It's your opinion. You can't be wrong with your opinion. I can argue your opinion and say this is why I don't think it.
I just think that as many as 3 Premier Leagues is, to me,
But the reason that
It's consistency.
the reason that
to
you
have 3 Premier League trophies.
The reason
shows you're consistently good. Being in a good team and winning a good trophy at that time, like Xerxes.
didn't Cleberson and Man United weren't he about the same time as fucking Jemba? Would you say that Cleberson?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Cleberson got a World Cup.
What, for Brazil?
Mm.
Yeah, he did.
There you go. There's one.
Yeah, he did.
There you go. There's one.
I
I got there myself.
know,
No, but can you see the point I'm trying to make?
I completely get what you're saying, but some players.
And the reason why they've said the reason why it's 3 Premier Leagues, because if you go 1 Premier League, 1 Champions League, or 1 World Cup, you're going to go, well, the Premier League's bottom. Because if you could have 1 Premier League or 1 Champions League, what are you having?
Well, yeah.
That's what you have to make it better.
When you word it that way, Premier League bottom, Champions League, World Cup.
I don't think there's anything you could give me that I wouldn't take over a World Cup. I'd take.
He's out of them 3.
Yeah, but no. What I mean is, I don't think you could say 3. You could say 5 Premier Leagues, 3 Champions Leagues, or a World Cup, and I think I'd still go World Cup.
Oh, so what if I said to you then?
World Cup. I thought you even said it.
What if I said to you, 5 Premier Leagues,
No.
3 Champions Leagues, and a Ballon d'Or, or the World Cup?
The World Cup, man.
You want to have a fucking Ballon d'Or over that, and you're the player? Are you fucking mad? To be number 1 in the world?
Yeah, but the thing is,
5 Premier Leagues,
I'm talking about it's
and
now.
Ballon d'Or, but you never won a World Cup. Basically, you're Ronaldo at this point. That is Ronaldo. Apart from the 5 Premier Leagues, he's probably won about 3 or 2. But he's got 6 Champions Leagues.
I don't know. I think it's like you say, it's who you talking to.
And multiple Ballon d'Ors. I'm giving you 1.
I think it's who you talk to. I think, like you say, it's.
All right then. All right. Would you rather be Cristiano Ronaldo or Alvaro fucking what's his name? Who plays for Atletico Madrid? Who's just won it all. He's completely.
He plays for Como now.
No. He plays for Atletico.
Morata.
No. Alvaro, the one who played for Man City, who won the World Cup. Striker, the little lad, the one who was bought with Haaland.
Oh, with Argentina.
Yeah. Would you rather have a career like him, who's won everything once and probably not going to get any further?
What's his last name?
It's Alvaro. That's his last name.
Julian's his first.
Julian Alvaro, yeah.
That don't sound right. You sure you're saying that right? I know what you mean. Alvarez.
Fucking hell.
That's why you get Alvaro. That's why I thought Alvaro Moratti.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's at Como now.
Only.
He's fucking won it all.
Talking of him, right? It's like football conspiracy.
Yeah.
Alvaro.
Money laundering.
He's only ever sold for money laundering.
Yeah, makes sense. He's bounced around, hasn't he?
Yeah.